Hey guys, how you guys doing? Yeah, I know, guys. There was no intro video, no music. You guys were like, "What the hell is going on?" Yeah, I'm done with this streaming software. They're way too expensive. I explained that on the live stream on Tuesday. Been paying them way too much money, and now I need to find a new software. So I really need your help, by the way, guys. Let me just make sure here we're good to go. By the way, because anyone confirmed that at least the sound is good? I know now we're down to 720p instead of 1080. But I will try my best to solve this by next week. Actually, next week's on my vacation, so I will have time to actually work on this and actually find anything that can make sense. All right. So, who do we have here tonight? Let me know, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so let's do this intro properly. So welcome and welcome back. So welcome for the existing followers. Welcome for the new followers. Welcome back for the existing followers. Man, oh man, this is the first Forex talk over beer in a while now. This is last day of the month already, the end of July. Crazy, and did ending up the month with a boom, with a solid win. Pretty excited about that one. I'm super excited about the exit. It might go down a little later. Further down, but we'll talk about it. All right, but first thing first, this is called Forex Talk Over Beer for a reason because let's crack it up. How do you like my new office? No, it's not. All right, so this one is a double IPA. Oh shit, this one is 8.5. Uh oh. Uh oh. All right, so actually, let me charge this cell phone at the same time. Is it charging? All right, cool. All right, guys. So let's get down to it. By the way, anyone can confirm the sound is good? That'll be really appreciated. So I can rock this episode not thinking I'm talking to myself. That'll be great, you know. All right, cool. Let's get started. Boom. Let's get started. Can anyone confirm, please? We got a couple people. Oh, hold on. I completely forgot to do something. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Give me 1 sec here. And we need to do the official. Dude, I'm way too excited today. I'm way too excited right now. Sasha, calm the fuck down. Relax. Chill. Actually, I think it's going to be a great opportunity also to redo all the intro videos and everything. Start with a new platform. Yeah, I think it's gonna be great. I got 2 weeks to do that. So we'll see. Yeah, man, you can already see. I think. Can you guys see the difference or not? Can you see? Are you guys what's going on here? Are you guys not able to chat? Is the chat blocked? Let me just check. Is the chat blocked? It doesn't seem blocked. Are you guys there? Talk to me, boys. I feel like I'm alone. I know most of you do watch the replay, but I know there's a couple people live right now. Or YouTube is broken. But hey, all right, let's get started. Hopefully, I'm not talking to myself. All right, so let's do this. Let's start with GJ. Man, usually GJ I do mostly scalp on it. But it looks like it might be ready for something solid next week. Let's see. Let's investigate on it. And I do apologize again for the cap quality. I'm going to be working on another solution soon. Oh, here we go. We got somebody talking. Yo, couldn't get my sound and chat working. What the? Really? Was it on my end or on your end? On your end, I guess, right? I thought that was only me that had a problem with technology. All right, so I guess we're good. I guess we're good to go now. All right, let's rock. Let's rock, baby. All right, let's do this. The thing I don't understand though is on Tuesday, I didn't have this powered by a stream. Oh, whatever, I don't care. I'm done with them. Okay, so let's continue. All on your end. All right, cool. All right, so let's get started. All right, so GJ here. GJ, we're looking at a weekly time frame here. We are clearly extremely bullish. And now looks like we got this pullback last week. No top wick. Obviously, price came down, broke previous low, like expected, like what we talked about last week. Now, if you look at the daily, daily did create a new lower low, and now we just let me delete this. Broke above and close above. First, we switched bullish, and second, we did close above this next major QP. So technically, next time, not next time, but technically the next step will be to go visit the next major QP. What am I doing here? Where's this tool? Oh, here we go. It was hiding. Daily, high. Here we go. And daily, lower low, high low. Am I already drunk? Hopefully not. What the? Sasha? Can you guys hear my dog sniffing under the door right now? Like, I don't know if the mic caught that. That was funny. Here we go. All right, cool. So let's recap this. So we are bullish on the weekly. We are now bullish on the daily. So there's two things. Here we got the infamous shampoo pattern, right? And I think we came down here to retest previous structure point. Major QP. I think we can look for a continuation trade here. I don't think that the day is going to give us a big pullback here because we just broke. So, and this is a big, massive engulfing daily candle. I think next week's going to be fire. And the 4 hour, oops. Let's do this. The 4 hour just went bullish. And let's put that bullish. And this, let's put it back to 199. There we go. Perfect. This trade was Dogtail setup. It was good. It was like a 1-to-1-ish. It was a quick scalp on this one. I was not looking at holding more than that. This is my Dogtail setup I usually talk about. Well, most of the time I go for 1.5, 1.2-ish. This one, I was like, nah. It went to 1.2, I think, or 1.1, and came back. Said, all right, let's close this at 1-to-1. I'm good with it, you know. I wasn't expecting like something really bigger on the side, to be honest. It actually, at the end of the day, it actually went down at one point. But my thing with this, it's an impulse move. So, and obviously, like, thank God I didn't hold that longer because, I mean, look, I secured my profit. It went down a little bit more, and after that, I would have been stop at break even. But I prefer to secure the bag and fucking run, baby. On this kind of setup, yeah. So yeah, whatever. Cheers, guys. Okay, let's move on. Actually, let's talk about that. So for next week, what I'll be waiting for this is really simple. Is small or maybe tomorrow. Hopefully not. You know, because I hate entering on Friday. But now let's take a look at this. Hopefully we get there Monday. Let's delete this. Perfect. Let's put H4 golden zone. There we go. And let's place an alert. Actually, I should have left the alert and just rename it. But here we go. So H4 entering golden zone. Bam. Here we go. Perfect. So once we're going to be in this area, this is where I'm going to be looking at taking this entry. And yeah. Yeah, so I think GJ might look nice for next week or maybe tomorrow. Hopefully next week. All right, GCAT, this is the win of today. I mean, since yesterday, if I'm not wrong. So basically, the thinking in this trade was very simple. We talked about it on Tuesday morning. Okay, so on Tuesday morning, I gave this trade idea, and it freaking happened. So I hope I'm not the only one who got it. If you're looking at this here, we got the bearish trend here on the weekly time frame. Yes, we had that little doji there. And if you look at the daily, we finally broke and closed under that daily little range. And we came back up retesting previous structure point right here inside the daily golden zone. So once in the daily golden zone, look at this beautiful H4 engulfing candle. That was beautiful. I actually took the entry on the H1. Yes, on H1. We had the engulfing closing under structure right here, flipping bearish. Took the entry right here. The reason why I didn't wait for any pullback is because it was 8 a.m. and you can expect a lot of volume at NY open and NYSC open. So took the trade. The only thing that was a little challenging on this one, it was the stop loss, because technically the stop loss would have been like up here plus 10 pips, which would have been insane high. So what I decided to do is be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more creative if you want. I use my major QP because I told myself, like, if we close above this major QP, it's almost a done deal. We're going back up, you know. So I used that as an indicator for me to place my stop loss. So it was like a 41 pip stop loss, still pretty big, but was still able to manage a 2.75 to 1. Pretty happy with that. And actually, this was a freaking good exit. And I'm not lying, because I wrote this at the same time. If you look here, I look on my group. I said close 90% at 2.71, and this was at 9:47 a.m. ish. So yeah, not bullshitting here. So yeah. Anyways, pretty happy. It might go down lower because actually I said I closed 90%, and after that I closed the other runner, to be honest. So the other runner was closed probably around like a 2.5 ish. Okay, a bit more than 2.5 actually. And if you look now, the reason why I'm thinking we're gonna go lower is because we got clean traffic to the left side. I always tell my students and people in my groups, like, always look fucking left, guys. You know, if you go cross the street or the highway, hopefully you don't cross a highway by foot. But if you're crossing a road, man, you're gonna look left, you're gonna look right, right? So look left, okay? Right on the chart doesn't do anything because there's nothing on the right. But if you look left and there's a shit ton of traffic, please do yourself a favor. Be careful, okay? But now, if you're looking left, we got no traffic, okay? We got clean traffic. Obviously, I would love this weekly candle to close under this little support there. And if it does, we're going to be looking at continuation trade for next week, because this thing might melt like until this support, which will be like, if I were to hold, that would be like my end game for that one. But I was not looking to hold more than this, especially not in this kind of environment right now, this kind of market right now. I told you a couple weeks ago that I was looking at securing more around like 2.5 to 1 instead of like 3 and 4 to 1, because everything's uncertain with what's like everything's happening around the world with that orange dude, Mr. T, fucking around everyone. So that's why now I'm like just, you know, being more careful. But if you look at this daily chart, look at this. Beautiful. We got nothing to the left. Obviously now today did close as a small doji. So now the daily might give us a little pullback. Okay, so the daily might give us a little pullback, which is great. That's going to give us a chance to actually re-enter this trade, which is beautiful, because I think price might come up here, retest previous structure point to actually come down, and I'm just going to re-enter. Now I secure my bag instead of, which this is the one of the reasons. By the way, guys, as you're coming in, please smash that goddamn like button, elbow drop it, headbutt it, like do whatever the fuck you want, but smash that like button, okay? I know I'm not constant now on YouTube, and you know, but I need your help, okay? Okay, so that being said, now I secure my profit. So instead of going back again, not in drawdown, but seeing my profit like going away, I secured a profit now, and I'm just gonna re-enter later. You know, why not? Nobody went broke securing profits. Okay, so remember that. Whatever, like whatever everyone says, you know, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Okay. So now that being said, let's take a look at the 4 hour. So the 4 hour now is giving us the pullback. I might be able to enter now and have just a day trade. I don't know. We'll see. Let's look at this. Oh, look at this thing. Right in that golden zone, baby. Hell yeah. All right. All right. So now we got the daily bear. Actually, let's update this. Let's update this here. And yeah, this is valid. There's no elbow there. Yeah, cool. Awesome. And that was a pretty dope exit, to be honest. Now I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah. And at one point, I was kind of stubborn because I actually moved my TP at one point, and I was like, Sasha, what are you doing? And I slapped my face. I literally slapped my face, I swear. I was like, bam. I was like, Sasha, you told yourself you're going to be secure around like more around 2.5. So stop being stupid, secure the bag, and get the fuck out of here. So that's what I did. Because lately, to be honest, like I mean, you've been watching the show, guys. Like lately, like price would be like literally at my TP, like just a couple pips away, and just boom, going back the other way. I'm like, wait, what? That happened more than once. And look at this. This, you see the alert here? The alert is my 3-1. Price went right here. Can you imagine? I was just beside my 3-1. Can you imagine now how I like even if it goes like tonight, like right now I'll be like, I'm so stupid. Even if it goes later on, I would not be like, yeah, I should have hold. Like I knew I should hold. No, my plan was to secure more around 2.5 for the next couple weeks slash months because everything's happening, right? So that was the plan. Pretty happy. I respect it. So whatever the fuck price wanted to do now, I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna re-enter. All right, cool. So now that we know that, we are inside that golden zone now. Let's take a look at 1 hour. 1 hour is bearish also. We had a nice engulfing here that can re-enter. That was what, 1 p.m.? That would be one possibility, but right in the middle of the afternoon, the volume is super low. And look, it's been ranging. So now let's see, what's the next move? Let's see. So 30 minutes. Oh, here we got an elbow though. Like, how I didn't, like, yeah. Yeah, this one is definitely an elbow. So this was like this, and now this is bullish. Ooh, okay, I can definitely not enter now. All right, let's change a little bit. Let's check back again to 1 hour. 1 hour though, no elbow here. Okay, so H1 still bearish, but 30 minutes bear is bullish though. You know what? I would love for this to do something like, whoop, just a bit above here. Come back down, retest, take the entry, go down. That would be awesome. That would be awesome if it's Monday. Like, I hate entering on Friday. Cheers, guys. So I think GCAT is not done. So I'm definitely going to keep an eye on that. And yeah. Man, there's someone sent me a text with a ton of pairs that doesn't make fucking sense. And I want to talk about this. How can I get this? Because I need to keep that phone charging. It's dead. Give me 1 sec. I need to go check in my email. Give me 1 sec, guys. Oops. Gmail. Here we go. Okay. I'm gonna still go over like a couple pairs, obviously many pairs, but I want to address that because there's a couple pair that I don't. Actually, there's not one person. There's like many people who saying me almost the same list, and I was like, yeah, I'm looking at this pair and this pair and this pair. I'm like, I don't know where the fuck like they took that idea, but I'm like, what? Like, I don't know if maybe they're scalping, maybe I don't know where they took that from, but from my eyes and from the way I do things and trade things, it doesn't make sense at all. So let's actually cover that very quickly. Let me just try to find this email. Because someone needs to send a screenshot. Man, a lot of junk mail on this one. Where is it? Where are you? Did I delete it? shoot, I think I deleted it. Let's see. Garbage. Yeah, I really want to talk about this because this is super extremely important. All right, let me see something. Let me see something very quickly. Um, I think it's gonna help a lot. I swear that's the reason why I want to talk about it. Okay, so let's put this back in my. How can I put this back in my? Uh, let's try to open it. Wait, what? Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that sucks, but I look like I can't open it anymore. I don't know why, but whatever. I'll show you a couple pairs I've been looking at for these guys, and I was like, this doesn't make sense at all. I swear, I don't know where the information came from, but I know which guru or whatever I don't know, whatever. All right, let's continue here. Euro GPY. Euro GPY. Let's take a look. Daily. And I'll show you, I swear, I'll show you some pairs. The guy's gonna flip. Daily. All right, now let's take a look. Weekly is bullish, massive bullish, massive bullish. And daily, the reason why I flagged it orange is I might be able to do a counter trend trade here because I mean, look at this weekly. Do you guys think we're overdue for a pullback? Yes. And do you see this? You see big candle, smaller, smaller. Do you need any indicator whatsoever to understand that there's less volume going that way? No, you don't need any indicator. Just fucking look at the candles, guys. So there's less volume going up, right? Now we got this candle went down, broke previous low. This one broke previous high also. So we kind of don't know. So is that a liquidity grab and we're going to continue up? That's possible. But most of the time when you see this, it's because we're going to have a pullback. Most of the time. Again, it might be a liquidity grab and go back up. That's also possible. So that's why we always wait for indication and confirmation. Now we got the daily bearish. Sweet. Now that we got, let me delete this because now we have a daily bullish engulfing forming support. So now I can use my fib on the daily time frame, which is gonna give me my golden zone on the daily right here. Booyah. Here we go. Oh, let me just change this here. There you go. So that's our daily golden zone on daily. Here we go again. Cool. All right, now we got the 4 hour, boom. 4 hour still bearish also. I think the pullback on the daily is also the golden zone on H4, if I'm not wrong. Let's just check, just for fun. Around the same area, great. And look at this last H4, small doji. All right, cool. So now we got the daily H4 bearish. We know that we're gonna need a bigger pullback here on this day, on this weekly time frame. Once this day is gonna be closed tomorrow, I'm gonna be able to establish my TP on this counter trend trade because I'm gonna use either the 382 or the golden zone as a TP for this counter trend trade. Now, if you're looking at H4, all right, we're right there. Now let's take a look at H1. So H1 went bullish for sure because that's normal to have the pullback. Here we go, H1, high, low. Oh, look at this. Perfect. This is the new high, low. High, I mean, sorry guys. Oops, what the fuck did I do? Oh, H1, high. Let's put this up front. I do apologize about the quality, guys. I am gonna move on to another platform soon, so it's gonna be better in the next couple weeks. All right, so I'm definitely placing an alert here. Oh shit, Euro GPY might be ready soon. Fuck, I hate entering on Friday. Damn it. H1 going, oops, going bearish. Perfect. If I do enter on Friday, I'm definitely going to be using a smaller risk because fuck, Monday can be crazy when market open, and I just hate being just wicked out and going back in profit. It just drives me nuts. Okay, so now we got H1 bullish, and we got the 30-minute also bullish. Same thing. Perfect. Excellent. I'm definitely keeping Euro GPY here. This one might be nice. CHF GPY, I think that's the same idea. Yeah. Whoa. Look at this rejection. Holy crap. That's crazy. Alright, so that one, I don't know if I'm that willing to sell right now because, I mean, look at this rejection. This is massive. Like twice in a row. I don't know about that one. I'm going to keep it there because I want to follow. But especially that we broke the safety net on the daily and H4. So I'm not interested right now. But I'm going to keep it there for now. CAD GPY. CAD GPY weekly is bullish. Daily is bullish. We got a new high here. Look. Golden zone, boom, profit. Right? It's all, dude, this shit is a magnet. All right, cool. So actually the beginning of the push is right here. Perfect. And boom. Perfect. So we got the weekly bullish, daily bullish. H4 is definitely bullish now. Sweet. All right, so this one's going on top. Boom. That one is now my favorite from the one we did. And we got that doji, so now I can use this fib. And this is the area where I'm expecting price and how. I love when it does that. Oh, fuck yeah. Those are my best one. I love it. Look at this. All right, you guys not ready. You guys ready? I don't know if you guys ready. You guys ready? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 1, 2. Let's go to the left. Let's see. Let's go see to the left. At this area. Yeah, here we go. So we got also a daily area of interest right here. You know. Perfect. Let's mark it down. Daily area of interest. Perfect. Excellent. Let's go back to H4. H4 is also previous structure point right here. We also have the major QP right there. This is a May fucking zing. Major QP is right here. Oops. Perfect. Let's change colors. Major QP. Boom. Here we go. Excellent. Perfect. Sweet. So I'm going to place an alert here. And this is where I might take the entry once the lower time frame switch of structure inside or after hitting that golden zone. Entering H4 GZ. Perfect. Yo, this one looked nice. This one definitely looked nice. Is that gonna happen? I don't know. Tomorrow, next week, don't know. But this is definitely a booby trap candle, and now we're pumping up. All right, cool. Let's move on. AUD GPY. AUD GPY. Let's see. Weekly bullish, daily ranging. Why the fuck am I looking at this? Get the fuck out of there. All right, you're a cat. Sorry, guys. Oh, guys. I'm not making this up. I marked those fucking arrows. When was that? 2 weeks ago? I marked down those freaking arrows like, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, no joke. Like it was after this scandal right here. I said price would come down here, boom, 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 go down to this weekly golden zone, form support, rejecting major QP and go back up. I'm dying. This is amazing. I don't know if it's going to do it yet, but so far it's going exactly where I was expecting to go. The only thing that sucks though, this one's going to be flipping bearish now because if we do close under this, we're flipping bearish on the weekly, which really sucks because I'm not gonna be able to enter that trade. But it's going exactly where the fuck I called it. That's pretty amazing, man. Like every time that a month passed by and a year passed by, reading chart gets so much easier. It's crazy. After a couple of years, you're like, eh. It's just I'm not saying I'm like that. I'm not trying to. I really, you guys need to understand. I'm not bragging. I'm just trying to tell you that if you just keep doing it, when you're gonna be reading those charts in a year, and in 2 years, and in 3 years, and in 5 years, it's gonna look so fucking clear and simple, you know. But just keep doing it, okay? Exercise your brain, right? Your eyes. They need to see those setups. Fib work, it's wonder. Amazing. Good job, Ding Dong. Love it, man. Love it. Love it. Happy you like it. Hopefully, is it you that just passed the challenge in the group after the course? Who did pass the challenge? It was it the FTMO? I think it was another one, right? I don't know, but there's a student that just passed the challenge. So, is it that's you, bro? Let's go. I was not sure. I was not sure. Congrats, bro. Good job. How much was the account? How much was the account? It was funding pips. Great. And just curious, man. Is the trade the trade that because there's many trades that you had to take to pass that challenge, right? But the last trade, was it something um funky, or it's something that you use what you learned during the course and the boot camp? I'm just curious. And this is not stage, guys. I'm just straight up asking, you know. I didn't ask. I was not even sure if it was him or not, you know, like, to be honest. Thank you. You're welcome, buddy. 50K? Bro, that's awesome, man. That's fucking awesome. Congrats. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. And if it was something in the boot camp, what was the setup? Or what is the thing that helped you get confident taking that trade? Hopefully that was a good question. I use Fib as my number tool. Ah, sweet, man. Number one tool, I guess. Sweet, 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 sweet. Yeah, I mean the golden zone is like I tell people is it's not an indicator. This is to figure out where price might pull back at. You know, it's just to give you a hint, give you an idea, right? Um, and yeah, that's great, man. That's from you. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thank you for the thank you for answering the question. I was just really curious. That's awesome, man. Always love to see that when people do the boot camp and they have success after it. Um, that's amazing, man. I got a little emotion right now. That's fucking good, man. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, yeah, man. That's great, man. I love it. I just this this is why, like, I don't charge like crazy money because I don't give a shit. This is my paycheck, you know. That's amazing, man. It's fucking amazing. Okay, so all right, let's move on. All right. Let's go. Where was I? Where was I? I'm sorry, I'm kind of fucked up right now. Where was I? Yeah, you're a cat. Okay, here you go. Here we go. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm there, guys. I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. I'm fucking there. Like, there's another question. Oh, that's a comment. Thank you so much, Sasha. I'm still creating my thoughts on how to thank you. We'll post it in our Discord. Oh man, you don't have to. I mean, like, it's okay, man. Thank you. I really appreciate it, though. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so Euro GBP. Let's talk about it now. Weekly, bullish. This about to close massive engulfing. So guess what? This might be a nice counter trend trade, especially that now the daily, cheers to that, daily just closed bullish candle, but bearish trend. And here is our golden zone. Here we go. Perfect. So we might have a counter trend trade here. So I'm going to flag this orange now. Perfect. I'm going to keep track next week because this is clearly not happening tomorrow. Okay, so now in the pairs that make no sense, and for me it's really extremely important for you guys to understand. And oh man, I'm just feel so. Let me try to. I really want to find it back because was it? No. I think I found it. No, I didn't find it. I thought I found it. God damn, how did I lost that one? I don't understand. Bear with me, guys. I'm stubborn. I really, really, really want to find it. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, I think I found it. I found it! Okay. So, let's see. Where's the message? I found it though. I really, really, really found it. How do I do? Oh shit, it's kind of part erased. But let's start with the first one, Euro USD. Okay, so let's start with this one. So let's start with Euro USD. Somebody sent Euro USD. Let me check. I don't know if it's that one that didn't make sense, but just let me double check. It was saying Euro USD, Euro USD sell. Okay, so let's take a look. So let's start. We're looking at the weekly. We're solid bullish here on the weekly. Okay. I mean, solid weekly bullish. Solid weekly bullish at the. Oh, when was that? Wednesday. Because the person sent that to me on Tuesday. Which date are we? Monday, Tuesday. Oh yeah. So at this stage, yeah. So that one is not that evident, but I would definitely not sell around here. He sold me that. Send me that on Tuesday. I'm like, fuck no. You know, I'm still bullish on the daily, and I'm still bullish on the weekly. Why the hell would I sell? Like if you're scalping, maybe like the move went down. Don't get me wrong, but I mean it doesn't make sense, right? But it's not the one. Let's take a look. ADGPY. Hopefully, hopefully there's one. But this, guys, do you understand the way that I personally trade in my group trade? This doesn't make sense. You know, ADGPY. Where's the ADGPY? AUD. GPY right here. Oh, that's the one I think I just unlisted. I think that one made sense. This one was EDGPY sell. I mean, I understand you might want to sell for counter trend trade here, but we're still bullish here. Let's take a look at the daily. And daily's like super bullish. Like, why you want to sell? Like, you can't sell right here. Like, especially on Tuesday. You know, Tuesday, you don't want to sell here. I know you're gonna have a pullback around this area and come back up. So why the fuck do you want to sell? This doesn't make sense. Like, this is the area where you're expecting price to bounce back, and guess what? It did. Now it might go back down. I don't know, but for sure in this area, it's almost certain it's gonna bounce back. Now Euro AUD, that was the other one that the person sent me. I don't know where those fucking trade idea came from. Euro AUD is, he said sell. And he said he didn't want to tell me the group, but he said he's part of a big group. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? All right, so let's take a look. Sell. Like, I'm trying to be calm right now, but why the fuck do you want to sell here? Okay, hold on. This is just a weekly session. Calm down. Let's take a look at the daily. Like, there's no fucking way. Look, we're still bullish. We're bullish from here to here. Why do you want to sell? What's wrong with people? H4. All right, so maybe you're scalping. Maybe you're scalping. Maybe you're intraday trading. That was on Tuesday, right? Tuesday is somewhere around here. Like, if he sent me the text here to sell, but at that point you're bullish from here to here. Why do you want to sell? Yes, price went down, but it doesn't make fucking sense. Okay, so that's another one, and let's do the last one, or two last. Actually, I see three last one. NZD USD. NZD USD. I'm just trying to help you guys. NZD USD. It's on my do not trade list because I don't trade USD pair for a little while because everything is happening. Weekly is, look at this. We're bearish since September 2024. Okay. Almost a year, guys. Okay, almost a year. We went back up to this weekly golden zone, and we've just been fucking around in this area. NZD USD, he says buy. First, we're bearish on the weekly. Second, we're bearish on the daily. And we're bearish on the 4 hour. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is giving those trade ideas? I want to know. This is weird. And GN sell. Okay, GN sell. Let's take a look. GN sell. I don't know this one. Let's take a look. GN sell. GN is massive bullish on the weekly. Is bearish on the daily, but fucking ranging, dude. I like, what the fuck? And now we went bearish, bullish, and now bearish. But that was today. On Tuesday, when he sent that, Tuesday, we were bullish. So why the fuck do you want to sell, dude? I'm exhausted. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the last one. I'm just done. Fuck. All right, so now let's focus on the good shit. All right, so I think we got a couple nice one. And if you have any pair that you want to take a look at, let me know. Hold on, somebody text something. Jacob, those are exactly Alex's top pair for this week from this Sunday swing. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, I love Alex. I love Alex to death. Like, he showed me some stuff that did he change his way of trading? Like, did he change his strategy? And because that doesn't make sense on the way he showed us at first. I don't know if he modified stuff and changed stuff, but that does not align with what I learned from him, to be honest. Like, and again, super respectful to the guy. I'm gonna thank him for life. But this, for me, doesn't make sense. Because that's not how I learned from him. Like, what the fuck? Are you sure? I think his strategy has changed a lot. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I've been not watching at all, like late, like for a long time, to be honest. So, I took I took what I wanted from the course and had success with it and just fucking ran with it, right? And mix it obviously, like because you did the boot camp with me, right, Jacob? So I took a mix and match of everything that was working for me, and did it. But that is extremely weird, though, because that goes against a lot of stuff that he showed us. And again, I'm not like I think like me too. I changed stuff, but that was kind of recently though. So I'm really surprised. I'm really surprised because I mean, if you just check out the last one, it just which one was the last one? Hold on. The last one we checked was GN, right? Like GN really like this is like yeah no like God damn, like look at this is extremely ranging. Like look at this. I mean, this is not trending at all. I'm shocked. I'm really shocked. Happy for him if it works. Happy for, but I'm to be honest, I'm flabbergasted right now. Like I'm like, what the fuck? Like now, for me, it's a no go. Like I'm not gonna change anything. I'm just keep it as it is. It's been working great for me, so fuck it. Wow, that's really crazy. Anyways, all right. So enough being said. I don't know if that was the right expression, but the Frenchie said it. All right, guys, I'm doing overtime. Oh shit, dude, I'm starving, and my wife's waiting for me for supper, so I need to go. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate every single one of you. And I promise I'm gonna be working on a streaming software to be better because this one now is like, I'm gonna find another one. And so don't forget to activate notifications so you know next time I go live. If you have any question, please do not feel shy to reach out. Send me a message on private on either on Discord, Instagram, as you want. I'm always there trying to help people that wants to get it done. All right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hoping and wishing you an amazing weekend. Peace out and trade safe. Bye.